Hello, I'm Fragging Grandpa. How are y'all? Today I have a build I did, a destroyed, dilapidated, fallen down, condemned building. From the front it just looks like a square building. We'll go ahead and do a little tour of it and see what's going on with it. And we get closer to it and we look and we see that it is falling down. It's got a condemned sign on the front door. The door is falling off and is laying on the ground. We have the frame of the walls here. Some of the walls have been torn off. I just have the frame of the walls up. A tree growing up through the middle of the building here. It's been a while since this building's been used, and it's been torn up and dilapidated and busted. Going around the right side, and we look and we can see that one of the walls on the right side is falling down and just leaving the framework up. And we're looking at the porch and the foundation, and we see that the foundation is torn up, and the ceiling of the roof of the porch is caved in. It looked like somebody tried to use the under the porch here in the torn up part as storage at one time for something. There's some storage boxes in there. We're going on around toward the back, and we're looking at the back, and we're seeing that it's just as torn up on the back. We've got the roof of the porch caved in. We got the roof of the building caved in. I used on this different parts of walls, the haunted house set, the destroyed building set, and the regular wood set that we first got in the game. We come on around to the side, looking on this, and we see on the back porch here, on the wraparound porch thing, I put the power armor station, hung a little lantern up there so I could see if I had to work on it when in the dark. We walk out on the porch and we see where some of the porch foundation is gone. It's destroyed. Some of the stuff that was on the porch at the time, the chair and some flowers that was on the porch at the time, that's still there. A part of the spinning wheel still there, covered up by the dirt and the rocks that has fallen in and filled up the foundation part. The next foundation over looks like it's been destroyed also. Leaving some brush and some foundation rocks in there. And come on back around the side of the building and look at the other side here, and you can see some of the roof gone. The roof has fell in onto the second floor, knocked the wall out, leaving part of the frame there. Over on the end here, you see the condemned sign. They put the condemned sign up here also, and you see where the must have used to been a room or a garage or a porch or something here. The roof has fell down. I left only part of a wall, half of a wall up on the beginning, and coming back around to the front again, and we're back around at the front. Let's go inside. We're going inside into this room here, the living room, a small living room, or what Mom and Dad used to call down south the front room. We'll go in here, and we see that we have a chair and a table in here. It's the only thing left, and it's been covered up by dirt because of the foundation being gone and the dirt washing in on top of everything, covering everything up, and the tree growing up through the second floor and on up through the roof. And go a little further this way, see where the walls have been torn off. The wallpaper's been torn off. Some of it does still have the wallpaper up, still intact, some of the wallpaper. on the first and the second floor. The stairway doesn't look so good going up, but that's what we have here. We look on over, and this wall used to be a solid wall, looked like, but it's been knocked down and destroyed, and you have just the frame of the wall. Let's walk through the frame. Look like this used to be the bathroom with the foundation gone again, and a lot of dirt and stuff coming on inside the tub and burying the toilet, and the door fell off and the dirt has covered up the door. You go on out onto the porch. Now this is the wraparound porch. It starts at the back and wraps around the edge, and you can see the floor is really in a shambles down there of the porch. And you're walking on over here, and you can see where this part of the floor of the porch is falling through, and the wall is falling in on top of it. And we'll turn it back around. I see that there are boards and wire blocks on the wall to keep on the windows to keep people from coming through the windows. That must have been done by the same people who put the condemned sign up. And we're going to turn around and go back through the bathroom part and back into this room. This room is used to be the laundry room. Again, the foundation fell out and all the appliances fell down onto the ground, onto the floor, onto the ground. There's still some stuff left on the wall from the people who used to use it. Some of the shelves are still up there. We're using the shelves. You know, we put a few things up on the shelves. Lanterns so we can see our way in and out. Come into the kitchen. Now, kitchen and dining room part on this side of the house, pretty well intact. Pretty well intact. We even put us a curtain and door here up so we can just close that off and get a little warmth. I double walled this side using the double wall method with one type of wall on the back and the other on the front to give it a little different look and show some of the red of the barn wall through. On the other side here, where we have the counter and the sink and the stove and the cabinets above, we use the, I want to say that's the haunted house wall here, and the and this door we used the regular wall and the contemporary wall on the other side to let it show a little blue and give a little different texture. We have the washing machine and the little dining area still intact. Fan up top. Wallpaper still on the wall. Bad shape, but it's still on the wall. Looking pretty good. This next room here, there's no door here. I don't know what happened to the door. The door just gone. Well, this next room here probably used to just be a hallway from the back to the dining room kitchen part. Wall is gone. It may have been a door there also. We just put our workbenches in here for our weapons and our armor. Some toolboxes, radio, some toolboxes storage under the bench, a little can for our trash or whatever, our waste materials, and we're lighting with candles. We're lighting everything with candles and lanterns since there's no electricity. The next room here is just storage. We got a lot of crates and chests and stuff to where we can just store stuff in. Over in the corner we got our cash register, our little vending operation. Then that next room here, it looked like it used to be an office at one time when the building was still in use. But again, the foundation is washed away, and a lot of mud and dirt's washed in, covering up a lot of the furniture, or partially burying a lot of the furniture. Stuff on the wall still looks intact. When we're looking up, though, we see where the second floor fell through, and you see some stuff still left up there, but most of the second floor is gone. The next room looked like it used to be an office also. You can't even get in there. The dirt's piled so high, and the mud and the stuff is caked in and washed in so high on this that you can't even get into that side. But you can see the old office furniture that's been torn up and ravaged through the destruction of the building. You also see plants and stuff growing up through the mud. So it's been a long time since this building's been in use, and these rooms have been in use. I'll go back out the back door again, and back around to the front again. And we're going to go to the second floor. The only way that we can get to the second floor is by going through here. Go around to the front. We got a fire pit out front there so we can sit and relax. May have been there to start with, and we just fired it up so we could just sit and relax at the fire pit out there. Go back in here. Sparsely furnished, sparsely decorated because I've run out of build budget. Had a lot of stuff going on underground to get the foundations where I needed them to go. Go up the steps here. Now you have to be careful going up these steps because they're rotted and falling apart and a little shaky. But once you get up here, on the right-hand side again, it's pretty well intact. Matter of fact, we moved some stuff in here to use this room as a little sitting room to sit and relax. We come in, we close that door back. And in the next room, probably used to be a hallway, but now we moved our bed stuff in here. We're using it as a bedroom. We put some stuff on the wall here, some old signs and some flags on the wall to cover up the holes in the wall to make it a little warmer. And we put our little stove in here, and we got our fire lit in our stove. And a little bench and a chair where we sit by the fire and warm. Now we left our chainsaw laying on the floor here. Don't know why we did that, but hey, we'll get that up later. We have on the bed, we have our stuffed animals, and on our chest we have our stuffed animals. We have a shelf here with some stuff on it with the candles to kind of light the way a little bit. A little orangey light. The fire in the stove here gives off a good light. The yellowish light, I like the yellowish light, looks better than the white light. And we go out the door here. Now this next room probably used to be a bathroom, but everything is gone out of it now, and so we just and there's no wall, just the remnants of a wall. Some of the floor is gone. We just put a couple of chairs and guitars out here so we could sit with our companion and pick and sing a little bit and play a little bit and drink a little bit. And a little lantern to light us at night if we're out here in the dark. You can look out over the terrain a little bit. You can see our fire out there. Again, on this wall, we did the double wall with the two types of wall, so we could have a little different texture. Here's our companion coming to sit down and start playing. Go back through here. Let's close the door on her. Yeah, I'll close the door on her. And we'll go back through our little bedroom. and our little seating room. We'll go over to the other side of the building. And this other side's a little more torn up, not quite as sturdy as the other side. We just crammed all our exercise equipment in here, in this side. Okay. I'm going to turn the light on so we can see a little bit better. Turn the light back off here. And we look over on the across here. This is where the roof fell down. And there's no second floor because so we're kind of weary about walking out on there. On the other side there, it looked like somebody used to have a bedroom over there. But we're kind of scared. There's no real way to get over there now. We're scared to walk out too much on this roof because it might fall through on us. But you can see that there's a chest of drawers and some, and a bed and table and stuff over there. So at one time that used to be a bedroom. And go back out and back down the stairs. And then back out to the front of the building. Back out to our fire pit where we can sit and relax. We go up these little stairways to the fire pit. Turn around and look. And that's our torn up, dilapidated building. That's Grandpa. Until next time, y'all be good, be safe.